Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Dory Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. He finds Brown right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
At the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Man. Let's go now. Check. Hurt. Cuddy.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. And it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Hurts on first down. It's Saquon Barkley. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Great.
On first down, they'll run. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff go upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Go play action. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Take it forward. Hey.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More all-pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. offense manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Come on. Set. Now try 50.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18. Find it.
To the air again, Daniels. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
7, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuma makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He is down to the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good. For an Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Able to find Ertz. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Tag. Ready, ready.
Now running out of the pistol. Krosky-Merritt. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
65, 65.
Daniels from the pistol. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. Complete over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the Eagles' 8-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. He goes to the hurry-up offense here. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. On third down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, about set to begin their drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go. Mustang Knight, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pass complete to Lane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Charger, 19, 79 Broncos.
To throw, Daniels. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Company Ranger, here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Cougar 19 Lions.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turn. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
9 yards. It's second down.
Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
The Commanders in the dime set for this third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 8 go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now, 1st and 10.
60. 2. Ready, right?
Throwing from the gun. Space past the 35. And he'll give it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Straight. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Headed right through the middle of the field. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground here, Konsky Merritt. And he gets him around 6 there. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pack the 6. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has it downfield, working the left. He finds space, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. It's incomplete, and now we got 4th down. Hunting muted out now. They could really use a good one here. He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 19 Lions!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! 70 Panther 11! Panther 11!
3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again! Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Von Miller.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Mustang 19.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tag. 870 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
To the air again. Daniels. Pass it in close. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Ertz. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
36-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
19 tight. 19 tight. Shut up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Washington Commanders 1st down. First
Here we
and
go,
10
here we
at
go.
the 24-yard line.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by Josh Uche.
Cowboy 80. Cut back team. Cut back
Brings up
team.
second and 9.
Daniels now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Panther 11. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, here's Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Nice man, that's Brown again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third and just 2 to go. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey.
First down, Ronald Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out.
12-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one gonna go against the D. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels on first down. Got his target, that's Lane. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. 6.
Daniels now on first down. Low right side is caught by Samuel. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Traffic, ready. Press all 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. McLaurin downfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
18 Rattler.
Looking inside the red zone. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Just makes the score. Commanders 28, Eagles 24. That game and kickoff for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They give to Barkley, left side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Motion Brown right. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on fourth down. Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. So now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Koski Merritt on first down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Eagles.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Eagles first down. First down at the 49-yard line.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.